We are for the preview of the Melbourne Cup, and it'd be good if I had a sheet. Now, this will be going out to everybody, or just Goldies, or what's the story, or Silvies?
No, everybody.
No, but the Facebook as well? Or?
Yeah, Facebook, it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
So this is our take on the Melbourne Cup. We have spent diligent amount of time working on it. Let's go through the runners, guys.
Okay, so...
Number one, best solution, mate.
Yeah, it's $13, and it's obviously the Caulfield Cup winner.
Just 4 ones next to its name. I can't believe how well it won the Caulfield Cup. It went so good. It was incredible.
I thought it was a bit advantaged in the Cup, really. He pushed forward, he managed to get in, and then he was in a position to go with the Taj Mahal when the sprint went on.
Cross with me, I can't back it. What about you, Gordon?
Look, it's a chance, but I can't back it. But I mean, you're looking at a horse that, you know, we're always looking for these overseas horses to have one run in Australia. It did that. It won the actual race, and it actually was running in Group 1 stuff overseas. Has to have a chance, but I don't have it in my top 3.
Kind of hope it wins, just to see the beautiful young strapper with the lovely titties jump on the trainer and he swat her off like a fly. Get away from me, woman. That's right, the Caulfield Cup, and I thought it was classic. So
the Cliffs of Moore started a lot shorter than Best Solution. He's $17 tomorrow. Bowman off, Ryan Moore on. Of course, Ryan Moore won.
Looks a bet to me.
Won on Protectionist. Looks
a bet. One of my bets in the race. Thought I had a great chance. Third up, ticks the trainer. Ryan in Melbourne's. Okay.
No chance. Not interested. Too low a win rating. Had plenty of starts. I'm not massively impressed with its 2 starts in Australia.
And it's had fewer starts than Best Solution. Does it?
Yeah, but Best Solution's win ratio 22 to 9.
9, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Number 3, Magic Circle he's a bit touted, this horse, and he's on the second line at $9.
C Brown. Did anyone realise C Brown's ridden 2 winners, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds in the Melbourne Cup? Did you know that?
I didn't know about the place getters.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
That's pretty good. Mm. But you do have him down as a pilot.
He is a pilot. This horse is first up. It's got none.
Great chance.
Fucking even billion. I'll have number 2, you have number 3.
Done. I know it doesn't sort of tick that having the run in Australia, but I do...
First up.
Yeah, but I do think that there are some really good overseas horses that are coming over. They're the ones I'm looking for. It does actually have a line through that Prince of Arran, which won on Saturday in the lead-up.
What are you saying about
it? And it won by 9 lengths.
I'm saying its form is over distance that's too far. You know what I mean? The horse, yes, it's a beast over there over the 2 miles plus.
In the 5 horse race,
it's a good chance.
Even being.
Just leave the price up there, will you, son?
We've got a reference points with Prince of Arran.
I understand
now,
this, but this horse has got, for mine, the wrong connections and the wrong distance profile. But anyway, it's second pick in the betting.
It's Chestnut Coat. You ever heard of a worse named horse?
Japanese horse.
Well, it probably wasn't Chestnut Coat in Japan.
It is $61, and it was never a factor in the Caulfield Cup.
You'd be surprised to know that Chestnut Coat is a chestnut.
Let's move to the next one.
Muntahar is...
Oh, we're getting rid of that already. We're saying no.
Yeah, Muntahar is 4th pick in the betting. It's $12, and no local run. Away. In fact, there's no English horses that won this race, is there?
First up. Leave me out.
Good. It's got a run behind Best Solution there.
You know, the Ebor is some sort of a lead up into the Melbourne Cup, but wrong jockey, sort of wrong setup, but I have to give it a chance.
If you go first race and give us 15 chances, I'm going to be dirty with you.
I'm going to give chances, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm
backing.
backing.
So far you're giving 1 a chance, 3 a chance, 5 a chance.
No, I'm giving 1 a chance. I'm saying 3 is like definite chance.
Sound check. Let's go to sound check. Let's go to sound check. Did nothing the other day.
Sound check with the plane coming down.
Sorry, but Muntahar got a line through Best Solution there. Best Solution's tailed it up and started half the price in the rate in that Newmarket race.
Yeah.
6-year-old gelding first up, written by Jay Crowley. Who's that?
Sound check is
probably the best roughie in the race.
$34, ridden by Jordan Childs, trained by a bruised trainer, Mike Moroney, who is a bit off these days, isn't he, Mike Moroney?
Gone.
Long odds in the Caulfield Cup, never a factor. That was his first local run.
Yeah, I take it back. I don't like it.
It's got Best Solution form as well in Germany.
Only 0.3 of a length there, and don't you love that? Group 1 race, $269,000. God, those Europeans, they look after the
The breeders.
Okay, who shot the barman? Do we have to talk about who shot the barman?
Pass.
No.
Let's just move on.
Had too much.
Ace High,
Pass.
No,
How are we going to
no
cheer Ty in the
chance.
Melbourne Cup?
David Payne.
I hope he's gone down for one ride. That'll make me happy.
Marmello, Bowman rode this, started favourite in the Cup last year, and he's back on it this year.
If it wasn't first up, I'd give it a great chance, but it's first up.
Well, you know they've deliberately done that this preparation.
Yeah,
Because they thought second up ruined it last
There
time.
is a theory about jet lag, and someone did a research paper on the idea that equine athletes can get a fillip, a rise
out
from
of it, yeah.
from the jet lag, as in jet lag. They don't get lagged by jet lag; they get a positive effect.
I remember
so
that.
instead of being tubed on the race day or cobalt in, you jet lag in sweet.
I suppose but he. How
Well,
long?
it's kind of like high altitude training.
He's been here. I suppose he's been here for long enough, hasn't he? Anyway, Marmello, has it got any hope?
I don't think so.
$16.
Rough.
Look, from mine, any horse that fails previously, just
Yeah.
you know, I
Forget
just
about it.
tend to ignore it. Here's Glyn Avilius. Is $13. I poked around in the Cox Plate there for a barrier trial.
I think blue colours are too pretty to win
Too
tough
precious?
stakes. Yeah, like the Derby thing. What was it called?
Mayo.
Aramayo's in its
Yeah.
first preparation got run down by Maid of Heaven. Anyone that likes Aramayo needs to wait, don't they? It was asked to do too much too quickly.
Anyway, we'll just talk about Avilius.
Avilius he's a high quality horse.
I don't think the distance.
I'm just not happy about those margins against horses that aren't up to this calibre. I would have liked to see him put a bit more on them to have a chance in this.
Well, the next horse, Yucatan, is the favourite, and easing favourite. It's like $6.40 on the fair.
Yeah, that's because of the barrier draw. Overreaction
What, you think
to
it's
23.
over the odds?
I'm surprised it's so easy, so
So what
soft.
do you think it's 7-2 chance?
Well, what do you think of it? What do you think of it? Like, okay, 3 years ago, you went. Did you see protectionist local run? It's immoral.
It's got the right age. 5-year-old. Barrier 23 is the drag though, because they keep saying. Well, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, it's 1100 metres the first turn." 23 is an awful spot.
Well,
The barrier isn't ideal, but
it's a low
but
factor, isn't it?
But it's great
It's a marginal
because
factor.
the market is going to overreact to the barrier, or
That's
they
a fair
always
comment.
do early.
Fair comment. All right. So it's obviously got a good chance.
Oh, it's my top pick, Yucatan. I just ticks every box for me.
Glenn, I'm looking for your insight here because you've seen these horses have their first local start and you've gone wow, or you haven't gone wow. What? Maybe it was a bit flattered in this race. Maybe he just really timed this, just stole the race.
I don't like him pulling up at the 150 metre mark.
I don't like that.
I don't like how it went to the line. I don't think that helped the horse at all. I would like to see it run through the line 6 lengths clear.
Look, you got the right trainer, you got the right jockey, you got the right age, you've got the perfect setup with having the one
What do you
run
mean the
since
right
coming
trainer?
from overseas.
Aidan O'Brien.
Of course, he's the best distance trainer in the world, mate.
Has he ever trained a Melbourne Cup winner?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, he hasn't. His son trained the one last year.
Oh, mate, straight from the Pizza Hut. He was working at the Pizza Hut. He came out a week later.
Joseph.
He went from the Pizza Hut to the training. But Aidan O'Brien hasn't trained the Melbourne Cup winner yet. So barrier 23, J-Mac. It's hard to back.
I'll be backing it.
$7.50 it's a bet.
Shit. And we might get it.
All right,
Orvray.
Orvray's $126. Richard Friedman trains.
Should be longer.
Yeah, let's move on.
Finch is an interesting runner. Zach Purton, Chris Waller. It's
Lightly
right
weight.
in the middle of the market there at $31. It turned up in the Geelong Cup.
Look, the Geelong Cup form is just, I mean, it used to be decent. Now it's just, forget about it this year. That's a nothing.
What? So it was okay when
moving on.
Americane and Dunadan were running around in it, and now it's no good. Is this right?
This race is a really weak race. That Geelong Cup.
Glenn, no comment.
Ugh.
Red Cardinal is the Australian bloodstock horse. Darren Weir. Blinkers on. It's $61.
Should be longer.
Red Cardinal should be $601. Let's move on.
Ran around on Everest Day at Randwick.
Oh, yeah. I think it won the Kosciuszko. No one will even get that out there if there's Joseph Frank.
Benjamin.
Hey, who's getting cast for comment here? Is it you guys or is it Lizzie Jess? Make up your mind.
Hey, Lizzie, what about that 50 every time you say the Everest? Harry Harley says it too. Oh, he gets a meat pie, though.
Avenger Mask. Avenger Mask got the old sort of Melbourne Cup horse look about it, doesn't it? It's $81. Will be handy in the run, but around 100s in the Caulfield Cup.
Can't back it.
No chance.
Ventura Storm finally broke through Hayes Dabernig in the Moonee Valley Cup when...
That's the Prince of Penzance lead up. This one's got a bit of a chance, guys.
well, I don't know. It's like it starts 9-1 in the Sydney Cup and finishes midfield. It doesn't look good enough, does it?
I'm just saying the Australian stuff isn't good enough in this year's cup, so no chance for me.
No. Here we go. Prince of Arran won the Hotham Handicap on Saturday.
Oh, on the too hard track.
On the hot track that was too hard, yeah. So he's had 2 lead-ups because he ran in the Caulfield Cup, the Herbert Power as well, behind Yucatan. He is $21.
Yeah, he's the fact of the matter is he can't turn around. Like he franks the form for Yucatan and also Magic Circle. He's got no chance.
Yeah, $26 behind Magic Circle at Chester back in May. Nikita had a run around here 12 months ago, ran $41. Glyn rode it and ran 5th. It's coming in with light-looking lead-up form.
A couple of it ran 5th in the Melbourne Cup. Wasn't a bad run actually last year.
No.
But can't imagine it.
$101.
Done nothing for a long time.
Sir Charles Road, who won the Chairman's at Randwick on non-Everest Day, is $101. Ran around at Bendigo last Wednesday.
None.
Zakata.
None.
This is Paul Daly's horse from the Sydney Cup.
Oh yeah.
That's right. What's there?
Runaway Gay has found her way into having a runner. Remember Runaway? He's a Sydney horse that hasn't raced in Sydney for 2 years, or for more than 12 months. Geelong Cup winner, $16. It's the leader. It's the lure.
It's the leader, and it'll get run down very early on.
Young Star Waller, hard in the market in the Caulfield Cup, 16th on the turn, so really not a bad run, but lacking a bit of seasoning for mine.
Clearly top pick. It'll win the race tomorrow. Youngster, it's got a great chance.
I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but Australian form is not good enough to win this Melbourne Cup, and I give it none.
$17. That's an interesting tip from you, Glenn.
Good morning, Erskine.
2023 Cross Counter is hard in the market. He's 3rd pick. He's a young horse that's very lightly raced.
Very lightly raced. Got a good record too.
Charlie Appleby is a potent trainer with visiting horses, and Kieran rides. But apparently did have a setback at Werribee. That's a tip for you, Kieran, because I've got no other Werribee goss other than Cross Counter had a setback.
Not hopeless. Has a bit of a feel of last year's winner.
It's really my kind of horse. I love the fact that they put K-Mac on. The guy can train stows sensationally. It's lightly raced. Is it all just a little bit too much for it, bud, at this stage?
It's first up. Can't back any horses first up. You can't back them.
Right, but
I'm just saying that the horse could be a really good horse, but I can't back it tomorrow.
so Best Solution was first up in the Caulfield Cup. That didn't matter. Rekindling was first up in the Melbourne Cup. It didn't matter.
Was Best Solution first up in the Caulfield Cup?
Well, what are you calling first up? Best Solution had 48 days,
It's not really first up.
whereas you're saying 76 days is first up.
I suppose I am, yeah.
I'm saying I
One's a
think,
month and a half, one's 3 months.
I think 46 days is first up in a staying race.
Okay. Well, I'm 2 days wrong with you.
Well, Cross Counter
2.5%.
Cross Counter looks a great chance to me.
Yeah, I think it's got a chance.
I think it's got a good chance.
All right, and the horse that really caught my eye, except this rider I don't think could sit on, is Rostropovich. He's $31. He sat outside D'Argento in the Cox Plate. That looks a terrific tune-up.
And
for
if you
this
do
race.
watch the replay, his tongue was over the bit and he wasn't breathing properly. I thought it was a pretty good run. I think he's a bet.
Yeah, he's a horse in my numbers for sure, Rostropovich.
I just would have loved a different jockey.
Yeah, I wanted a local. Couldn't you find a?
My numbers in the Melbourne Cup, just going over, are 22 on top Youngstar to beat 2, the Cliffs of Mahar, and 23 Cross County. What are yours, Gordon?
Yucatan, Magic Circle, and I'll just leave it at those two. I think one of those two is going to win. I mean, I'm not getting, I'm not saying much really because they're both in the money, but
Well,
I suppose you say both
They're
in the money.
first and second favourite.
Yeah, I know, but I
You
mean,
are such a favourites, man.
but the thing about it is that in the I think I actually am saying something there because we're going to get $7 about Yucatan and we're going to get $9 about. Like, I'd be happy to take a 7-9 bracket in any other race.
Okay. Marcus, what do you want?
So I'll say 11 Yucatan, 23 cross counter, 24 Rostropovich.
What a great Melbourne Cup it is.
Yeah, just finished with this email from Kieran. He says, I'm very much looking forward to the Melbourne Cup edition of the Rant tomorrow, which we've just done. Gordon has been on fire on this subject, tipping Almandon, and then saying he was giving rekindling some chance. I didn't, for what it's worth. They say you should bet on the obvious and the ridiculous. So for me, to bet on Magic Circle to win is the ridiculous. Next point, what collectively is your opinion? Can McDonald win from barrier 23? Moreira couldn't win on Heartbreak City a few years ago. That's Kerem's thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed our Melbourne Cup preview. Don't forget that we do 3 shows a week for members and a Monday rant.
Mounting Yard Mail,
Tuesday
prices,
That's right. So there's a lot.
Monties, Minties.
That's right. There's a lot for being members, and you always get 2 weeks free when you sign up. So come and join us.
Thank you.
See you guys.